Okay, hi everybody. Bobcat I22. I had to do this a little later than I liked because I was too tired Thursday. Thursday's gonna be hard to do these Dandadan episodes, but I will make do. I will make do. Just when I get home from work and everything, I'll do it like right after music. Anyway, Dandadan episode 2. This one was called That's a Space Alien, Ain't It? And I'm looking on Mal. The rating from episode 1, 4.6. Episode 2, 4.5. So, more or less what happens in this episode from what we said from last week. They survive the encounter of the aliens, and what I love about this show is the comedy. As crazy as it is with the action, the aliens, and the supernatural stuff going on, the comedy is really, really good. For my take, anyway. Now, she finds out his name, and she gets so pissed. Like, I'm not calling you that. That's, no. She gets so upset. Bobo. Ayase. It's the way they, and I love the fact that Science Saru was able to capture the ridiculousness of the manga, of their expressions, of their, zany things that are going on. So kudos for them for doing that. But she basically says she's not going to call him that. And so instead she's going to call him Otakun. Because he's occult. Ota. Occulta. So that's his nickname. So they end up going, it's morning. And another thing I love about this show with the animation, there are scenes where the perspective is just, they're just these scenes that they're doing with the anime that it really branches out the show. It branches out what they're trying to do. I personally believe if this was a different animation company, they totally would screw it up. But not these people. Like there's a scene where they're at her house, and you actually get like not like a 3D kind of thing, but like a dimensional viewpoint of her house inside. Then there's a scene where you're walking, and you see them from the perspective if we were across from the river, seeing them walk. I was like, wow, there are just certain things that they're doing with this anime, with the animation, is just unbelievable. But more or less, yeah, they go to her house. He gets torched because he's got the Turbo Granny. And what I said, yeah, she takes off the slip. There was a talisman on her. Her house is a temple, basically. So takes off the talisman, he's able to go through. Now, they have a moment, and this is another thing about the show that's really great. They take these moments of character development with Otakun and Ayase, mix in there with the comedy. This show is literally, in my opinion, the complete package. Now, some people, like someone who commented in my last episode review, I saw you stabby McStab. Not his kind of show. And that's understandable. That really is. This is not going to be for everyone. This is out there. Like out there, outer space out there. Kind of an anime. Kind of a manga. So not everyone's going to like it. I mean, for Christ's sake, this is the guy who is the assistant. The assistant to the manga of Chainsaw Man. Of course it's going to be out there. But anyway, episode goes on and they have a moment and everything, and then they hear these doorbell. It's weird. What essentially happens? They think it's an evil spirit. It's not. It's an alien. When I read this in the manga, I was like, what the hell is that? So what the definition of it, from my understanding, was the flatwoods monster. Now, it's kind of weird because they don't really show you. They explain it. Like Otakun, he explains what this is, this alien. But they don't show you. Because in the manga, they kind of show you. I guess they just were cutting corners there. But anyway, regardless, this is an alien, and he wants his... This is something that people, if you want to watch this show, you want to watch this anime, you're gonna have to get used to this. They're going to reference sexual... I have to give a straight face when I say this. The alien wants his banana. You know, his wiener, his Johnson. Now, it's stupid because obviously Turbo Granny took his. I can't stop laughing. Oh my god, this show is so out there. So that's what the alien wants. They have to end up fighting it. And what ends up happening, this was animated pretty damn good. And very fluid. Having a few scenes here and there, but overall pretty good. I like the touch of the black and white. It really emphasizes the alien, the flatwoods monster, because he's black and white and he's got like a little thing going on here. And he's a sumo wrestler, basically. So they utilize, and it's really good they use black and white because it emphasizes when Otakun transforms into his... He transforms. Because he's able to use Turbo Granny's power. And he's able to, like, remove his fingers. And he removes, like, one of its legs with Ayase's help. But it's not enough to kill it. And it grows new legs. It was insane. And he attacks Ayase, but the creature punched her to a point where she was outside of the temple gate. So she was able to defeat it by getting the talisman, getting Otakun, and they killed it. Burned it, it was destroyed. Now, the thing about these things is that you're going to see them later on. They create these barriers. I gotta explain this to you guys. And in these barriers is where you fight them. But buildings and structures aren't destroyed. Well, they're destroyed, but once the barrier is removed, they're back to normal. So that kind of a situation. Episode pretty much ends where, they survive, but Ayase faints, and he completely transforms into Turbo Granny, and that's where the episode ends. So rating. This was once again a very good episode. I'm not gonna go full blown 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna go full blown. Because I want to give this a perfect score, I really do. But I'm going to hold back a bit. Because I want to see how more, but this definitely deserves a 9. Again, high rank. 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. These episodes, if they continue to animate it like this, I'm going to be like, what the hell? But they're doing everything right. You know, but like I said, also why I give this a 9.5, 9 out of 10 instead of full blown. So they could have showed us the explanation of this creature, the alien, but it's like that whole thing: you tell, not show, or show, not tell. But overall, it was still a great episode. Now, pacing wise, I see it being kind of weird. You know, it's not going like a million miles an hour. Personally, I kind of like it. Now, listen, I want to see them adapt everything, you know, get a move on everything. But I do like the pacing, the way they're doing it. Episode 1 just went through basically them meeting aliens, meeting supernatural, and then it ends. Here, they have their fight with this alien at the house, and then they stop. Good point. Now, the preview for next week's episode is basically I say it's grandma. Who? Yeah, she's kind of hot. But overall, for this episode specifically, I thought it, like I said, I give it a high rating because the comedy was good. The little moments with Ayase and Otakun were great. Animation was good, and of course, the fight was good. So, very molding, very foreboding, you know, the black and white and everything. I thought it was really done very well. So, you know, to anyone who actually likes this series, keep watching. It gets good. It does. But I understand, you know, Stabbing McStab, thanks for the comment from last week. I understand how someone might not like it because it is out there. I liked it because of the artwork and the characters and the way things were going. But the reason why Stabby doesn't like it is because there's no real clear goal. And it's true. He's right. It does feel that way. But for me, I got sucked into the artwork and the characters. That's really, and their relationships and their development. That's what got me for this month. That really hooked me in. So, but from my understanding, I don't want to spoil, but I hear some good things are happening currently with the manga. So maybe I'll get back to reading the rest of it. This is Mark 922. Get on that crazy train of Dandadan. It's all gonna get crazier from here on out. I'll see you guys later.